Hey guys, I'm here with a video to explain a very unique and interesting kind of ASMR, and that is binaural ASMR. Now, I'm sure you've heard many ASMR binaural videos. It's tingling inducing videos that require headphones. The ones that sound like they're speaking into your ear. Yeah, that was a little better. They accomplish this effect by the sound traveling from the left to the right ear, and vice versa. To understand how this works, we must first start with mono versus stereo sound. The easiest way I can think of to illustrate this difference is with this poorly drawn TIE Fighter, from Star Wars. So imagine you're watching Star Wars, and this TIE Fighter flies from the left side of the screen to the right. If the sound travels from the left speaker to the right, then that's stereo. If the sound remains flat, then that's mono sound. You experience this every conscious moment of your life, especially when you're walking in an area with a lot of environmental sounds. That up arrow means he's walking forward. From the birds chirping in the trees, to the water in the creek, and to even the crazy old guy who hates solicitors yelling to get off his land and waving a shotgun. The way these sounds interact with their ears creates an aural image. It's like a 3D picture in your brain. It allows you to locate things merely by the sound it makes. It's an evolutionary tool that we have acquired as a defense mechanism. An aural image is comprised of three things: amplitude, direct versus reverberant sound, and harmonic content. Let's talk a bit about each of these. Amplitude is very straightforward. It's simply volume. Soft and loud sound. You already know this. You're a smart gal. Likewise, direct and reverberation sound is very familiar. When you happen upon a protest and an angry protester is yelling into your ear at the megaphone, that's direct sound. If instead you're in a building and the protester yells from around the corner, the sound bounces off the wall, and that's reverberation. Echo, And now for harmonic content. Harmonic content it's complicated. And so now, how to create is probably what some of you are thinking. Yeah. Well, first and foremost, you need a microphone. But hold your horses, silly goose. This is just the beginning. It's a bit more technical than that. I'm going to use a blue. See, every microphone is a bit different from each other, just like a snowflake. Now I can go into a whole list of technical specifications, but let's keep it simple. It's not like we're trying to fall asleep here. Each microphone has what's called a pickup pattern. It's the area where the mic hears sound. There are three kinds of pickup patterns. First one, cardioid, where the pattern is shaped like a heart. Ribbon or bidirectional, where the pattern is in front and back. And omnidirectional, where the camera hears sound from all directions. Dang lighting. And so now, in order for the mic to hear you, you need to be within the pattern, and being within the pattern is called on axis. Not being within the pattern is called off axis, obviously. So, in order to create this binaural experience, you need two microphones. Now take these two microphones. They need to be arranged in a certain way in order to achieve a binaural experience and simulate the real-life equivalent of your own ears. What are you talking about? Well, if you don't get the relationship between your ears and binaural, recap. So there are two microphone setups, MS stereo and coincidental pair. And binaural earphones is another, I suppose. MS stereo is a microphone on top of another microphone setup. The mic on top has a cardioid pattern, and the one on bottom has a ribbon pattern. And stupid pictures. The surrounding noises are picked up by these mics in a way that creates an aural image. The second setup is the coincident pair. This setup is when two mics are perpendicular and both have a cardioid pattern. With this setup and the last, sound arrives at the mics at the same time, but in different ways. Synchronous times and reverb help create the aural image. I think most binaural microphones use this setup. Binaural earphones are actually two omni mics that you place in each ear. This is actually one of the most realistic. So you might be thinking, Ben, with two microphones, that creates two audio files. Well, there is a way to create one file from these two, but trust me, you do not want me to get into it. Besides, most binaural microphones do it automatically, I think. Thanks to these processes, we're able to enjoy not only the sleep-inducing sensations of binaural ASMR, but also the sounds of the natural world. We can easily tell if a friend or foe is in a near proximity, and that is, in and of itself, calming. I must say I prefer binaural videos because of how intimate they can be. I have to give thanks to those guys and gals who probably spent a pretty penny on special microphones, merely to heighten the tingles. It's interesting how this community can take a natural ability of ours and turn it into something so relaxing. Pretty nifty, huh? So anyway, thanks for watching the video. I hope I did it enough justice. I did generalize a bit. Educational and ASMR might not go well hand in hand, huh? Well, maybe it does. We all fell asleep in school before, right? So, I'll end this video with some links to some amazing videos where I think they achieved the binaural effect. Thanks for watching.